Right, I'm back, everyone. Now, I've got one of these, do you remember these keys from Michael's? And I just want to share with you, if I can get the damn thing open, because you can do a lot with these. I'm going to cut that off, we don't want that. What I like about it, it's got a little plate here in the middle that you can put something in. But you can decorate these right up and then you can use them as pendants. And so, I'm just going to find some bits of chainy bits that I've got. I collect all different chain, thicknesses, widths and whatever. And I'm just going to measure what I need. And if you just twist it, it should come straight off. The thing about these, they're like little connectors. And just twist that out. So that you don't want that showing on there. And there isn't one on the other end. Then what you're going to need is some of the E6000. Now I do have this for sale in the shop. And it's almost sold out. But I will be getting that back in again now. And again, just use, you know, something small. So pop that on. I'm going to run that down the shank of that. Just pop that back in there a minute. Take the bling and just add that. I've got to get this straight now, and it's like that, and that will see, it's already made a difference. Now I've got to get this little blighter out. There we go. And I think 3 of those will suffice in the other one, on this section here. This does take a while to dry, but it's not that bad. It dries pretty quick. That's where you need a pretty steady hand. Like that. That look pretty already. And then what I think I might do is add some around there, and I'm just going to make sure I don't want it all the way around, so I'm just going to take that bit off. There's no point in putting it underneath when it's hanging on the chest. You're not going to know it's even there, so I don't waste anything if I can help it. I'm going to pop that on here. And hopefully, let's just pop that on. Get that in the right place like that. Yeah, that's going to look nice, isn't it? And then we can start and add bits and pieces to it. So let me just, I don't think I want any more. I might need a bit around there, I'm not sure. I'm just going to look for something really pretty to go in there. Now I've got this. I'm not sure if I want to do that. I could do. It's the wrong colour for me. I want to keep it all blingy. I'm going to use one of these, I think. Let me just see. If I've got one of these in silver, that would be better. I'm not sure if I have. I have actually. Look at that. See, these are just all jewellery bits, and I just kept them all. So what we're going to do is take this off. These, like I say, don't waste them. They all come in handy somewhere else. Get rid of all your little bits so you don't want them sticking in you anywhere. That's another one. And I just think I'm going to pop that on there, and I just think it's going to look stunning. So I am going to need the E6000 to do that. It's just made that pop altogether already. Lovely. And then I'm going to do like an arrangement around that. Now, I'm going to use some of my, I don't know how to use cream or pink. I think I might use cream with some nice coloured bling. And I'm going to use the pink. So let's get this on. I'm going to get the flower on first, I think. And that's just going to sit there. I'm going to put a little bead next to that. In fact, if I can push that over like that. Excuse me. And this is what I like, because you can play. And I just have lots of little bits and pieces. And some nice pearls. I can put a pearl in there. On this side. Now I want it to stick in there, so I've got it to stick onto that rose. Like that. So we can get another one. There's another one. A more duller pale, duller pink. There's no gloss to this one. And I think we'll move that out and push that in. Into there. Like that. And the whole point of doing this sort of thing, this is where the bit box comes into it. Now I'm going to have to get the bit box out, I think. Let me just see what else I've got in here, because this is all to go in the bit box. Sort of. Just move that to one side. I don't think. I might use a little bit more of that. I just want to make sure I've got some nice pearls. I don't want them too big. I don't mind the colours, you know, I like a selection of the colours I like. There's a nice pearly disc shape. Use that one. Put a little bit of a rhinestoney one in. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got a little butterfly we can add. And then I've got another flower. It's a porcelain flower, tiny. There's another pink bead if I want one. Let's have a look. You could have two butterflies on there, I'm sure. And there's another one of those pearly things. So let's have a look, see what we can do with it. Now, here we go. So I'm going to put this one on, which is like a little bling bead. So I do like these. I can push in there. I'm going to put one of these pearly ones in. I'm just going to sit it in like that, I think. I don't really want to get this sort of glue, oops, on my hands. Push that there like that. Do you know what? I'm just for now going to take that one off, because I want to put one of these butterflies in. And I'm going to snip the loop off that. I don't want that on. But I'm going to glue that in. Just pop a bit of glue on that wing and a bit of glue on that wing. And then we're going to sit that one just there. Like that. Yeah. Let's take the other butterfly. See how it's altered already? Just by adding a few bits and pieces. These are the sort of things you lot have in your, you know, containers and hanging about in little boxes or whatever. Scrappy little bits that you might have. To be honest, I'm going to take that one out. I just want to take that one out a minute. I'm going to put that one, put a bit more glue on it. Oops, get in there. That's where I want you to go, straight there. And let's glue this one up. Like that. Let's do that like that. Yeah. Tuck that in there. Then I'm going to add a different pearl. And then I think it needs a bit of bling on this side. Pop the pearl just there. But I want to put a little bit more bling, and I'm going to go for that purpley colour. Or did I have another one? What did I do with it? Do I need that? Yeah, I'm going to go for it. I can always take it off before it dries if I'm not happy with it. I'm going to pop that just there. Oops, the daisy, I don't want to spoil that. Whoa! Come here. Almost got that wrong. That's fine there. I'm going to add this little flower. In fact, I'm going to take that one off and add that little flower, and then add that one just there. You can see the butterfly here. Got a butterfly there. I need to get this washed off my hands soon. Bring that back here before it dries. I will need to glue them in a little bit, but let's get this in place. Might need another one of these. Let me have a look. I can sit there, and I'm definitely going to put this one just here. Now I'm going to pop it there, so you can just see that butterfly coming out. But I need a couple more smaller. Let's have a look what we've got here. See, these are just shards of what I've cut of the string stuff that I have, but they're great just for popping in as fillers. The pearl. Let's get this right. Get some glue on it, pop that in there. Nope, wrong place. Needs to go in there. Like that, so it just looks like two little pearls are sat there. Like that. Place that back. Oops, a daisy. Turn that round again. Like that. Yeah, and one more pearl for there, and I'd like a little pink one, I think, or maybe a different one, I'm not sure. Oh, looky, you're in the way, Petal. I've got some really small ones here. So this is where it comes with the tweezers. Let's have a look. I just want to pop a little bead in there. Yep. Now I can put a plate on the back to hang it as a pendant. That's nothing. Let's get all of that off. Could do with a little pearl in there. Let's just see if I can get that in there first. I'm just going to pull that forward, pop that little pearl down there, like that, and put that back. There we go. Like that. Yep. And there you go. Straight away. In fact, I'm going to put a little bit of dangly bead on here, I think. Yes, I'm going to do that. Then it's got movement. Now, I learnt this technique from Brenda Sue. Let me just see. I'm going to use this, I think. About having movement in the project. I mean, I've done things before and dangled them off, but never thought about it of, you know, what it interprets and its movement. Now, I might cut these down a little bit, but for now, it'll stay like that. And I've got another one here. Which I will put there. Like that. See, it's got movement now. And I can cut them the different lengths that I want. If I can find another one, actually, I could do with one more. Where did I get that from? My little drawer. Need one more small one. I've got one. Yes. There. Just going to take the tab out, the connector. Oh, snapped off that one, but never mind. We shall I'm going to pop that one further up on the wing of the butterfly. And I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can see that key's now changed completely and it's got movement. And when I put the bezel on the back, I'll be able to hang that. So yeah, I'm quite thrilled with that. And I'm just going to leave that to dry and then I'll just attach these when that's dried. So I hope that's helpful. It's give it a go. Alter something, and it was a key, wasn't it? I don't want to do this up. I like to see what it is. It was a key. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye for now.